It's a new day. We left Sequoia National Forest. Actually, we left yesterday, but yeah, I just got woke up. Give me just a second. I thought I was going to have to move. I thought that camper was full. I'm in the camper RV dump section. But anyway, we spent the night at the Loves. Not the greatest night we've ever had. Pretty awesome view. I mean, mountains all around us. We're at, I can't pronounce the name, but we're right outside of Bakersfield, California. This town starts with a T. I can't pronounce it, but not the best night's sleep. We slept back there at the trucks. Trains running all night long, which the trains didn't really bother me. But we had a semi pull in right beside us, which, don't get me wrong, this is a truck stop. You gotta expect that. But he pulled right beside the camper, and you know, engine running wide open all night with the refrigerated trailer, a reefer, so it was running all night. Woke us up about 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been up ever since. So not the best night's sleep. You know, but that's something you gotta expect. If you stay at a truck stop, you can't be mad if you hear a truck running. This is a truck stop. So, you know, I'm not mad about it. Just didn't sleep the best. Pretty good view. Got to see the sunrise. You know, got the little wind turbines all over mountain range. So, you know, it's not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been a Walmart parking lot. But anyhow, we're going to get the day started. She's in there taking care of a little business, and then we're going to hit the road. So we'll be back later. Yay! Hey, we made our first stop on the next journey of our trip. She's putting on her chapstick. I think it was called. We'll cross the street here. No, crossing the street. Wow, that's unsafe. What's that? El Rancho? That sounds familiar.
El Rancho Barstow.
Can anybody guess where we're at? I'll give you a clue. Yes, that's right. We're in Sacramento. Oh, no, it says Barstow, don't it? Seriously, can anybody guess where we're going, though? That seems like I've seen that in a movie. El Rancho Barstow. And we're on the Route 66. Yes, we are. Southern route of the Mormon Trail. Yep. Anyhow, was we going up here? We are in Barstow, California, on our way to somewhere special. I'm not gonna say where it is, but I'll show you when we get there. Pretty good. So tell the kind folks where we're at and what we're doing.
We're in Barstow, California. They have a couple free museums here, so we're gonna check it out. It's Route 66 and a couple of the railroad trains. We're just checking it out.
I think, I'll know here in a minute. I seen something that said Amtrak station. I think this kind of looks like it might be it. I don't know, I'm probably wrong on that. This looks like a train station as far as.
It's a cool building.
Yeah. It is a very neat looking building. It's obviously a rail yard, switch yard and all that. But I think there's more than just that here though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Amtrak.
Oh, this is the Amtrak? Like where you actually load and unload? Oh yeah. I know the sun's bleaching out, but Amtrak, Barstow, California. I don't use Amtrak. I've used it once, so I don't know, but I'm assuming this will probably take you to Los Angeles.
Probably.
They obviously would have a rail in case you needed that. And I'm sure you can go other places from here, but I don't know enough about Amtrak to try to suggest that. So I'm wanting to get to the front of this building because I think it looks pretty neat. It is pretty neat, it is. Yep. So this is the Barstow Harvey House. I'm just going to read a little quick excerpt of it. It says the Harvey houses were legendary in the history of Western rail travel. In my opinion, they're probably like a today's modern day truck stops except for the rail station. But it says it was operated by Fred Harvey in conjunction with the Santa Fe Railway. The network of restaurants, hotels set a new standard in quality meal service. Barstow Spanish, I can't pronounce some of these, but Moorish Casadel, cannot pronounce this word. So, opened in 1911 and closed in 1971, it was registered as one of the last and finest remaining examples of the West's famous Harvey houses. And it goes on a little bit more, but in my mind, it's kind of like a truck stop on the highway, but except it's for the trains, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat it is. I'm assuming that's an old passenger car. I don't quite know the date. There might be a plaque somewhere. It's not real old because I see diesel fuel tanks on it. I mean, that could still be 50s, 60s, or whatever. It's pretty neat. It says Arizona and California Railroad. Then they got several engines here on display. I see another passenger car way down at the end. Some more. A lot of people, believe it or not, don't know what a caboose is. I remember as a kid, the railroad going by my house, the end of a train always had a caboose. That's where the brakemen and the workers would ride.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nowadays they just ride up the engine with the conductor, but old Santa Fe engine. Well, it ain't super old. I mean, it ain't like a steam engine or nothing, but it's still pretty old. Huh? Enjoy. People's been up there because they've wrote their name all over it. But anyway, I'm gonna pause this for a minute. It's just a bunch of diesel locomotives. I get down there that old passenger car, I turn it back on. This one here is the one that got my attention. I don't know why. It just looks older. Looks, because I see a lot of wood in it around the windows. So I feel like it's older. Not that wood that's blocking the window. It just seems to be a lot older. May not be, but kind of seems like it might be. People breaking the windows out on it. Why would you do that? Makes no sense. So what's your first impression of this town?
It's great for tourists coming and going.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a small community. It's got everything you need, but there's still a lot of just trash everywhere.
Yeah, we haven't interacted with people yet.
But it's nice. Like the transportation, like the roads were decent. The sidewalks are nice. They're walkable. Mm-hmm. Lots of really, really pretty murals.
It seems like it's a town that's living off tourism and the trains.
Maybe it's just the side of town too. They just haven't really.
I gotta see if that door's open. I don't think you're supposed to be up here, but I won't do it anyway. No, it's locked.
It does not say no.
It's locked. But anyway, let me pause this because I realize I'm just walking in circles. Are you gonna operate the train? This is more modern. It's still fairly old, but I'm talking like probably the 80s or something like that, maybe 90s. It's pretty modern. Now, actually, this place still functional because I can smell the diesel fuel that's leaking on the ground right here. Yeah, that's funny. It's all over the ground, sitting here leaking. Nice. Union Pacific. It's pretty cool, cabooses. I remember as a kid, the trains going by, seeing the cabooses. Anyhow. It's not much here. I mean, it's your typical desert town. You know, it's not Hollywood or nothing. It's your typical desert town. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it and we're gonna continue looking around. I just found this up by this tree. It says, "Welcome, a magical place where fairies play. Take a rock, leave a rock. Post to Facebook, High Desert Rocks." Huh. And then they got a bunch of different types of rocks. Pictures drawn on them. That's pretty neat. Just found some more information on, I guess, what we are. It says Knights of the Rails, the American Hobo. Around the time of the Civil War, railroads were being built at a frantic pace. By the early 1870s, there were 60,000 miles of track in the U.S., increasing to 250,000 by the 1930s. The war had produced a generation of young men used to living under adverse conditions. With the return of peace, many no longer had jobs or family ties and became, cannot pronounce this word right here, itinerant workmen, crossing the country by hopping trains. Economic depressions beginning in the 1873s accelerate this trend. The origin of the word hobo is unknown, but two possibilities are from homeward bound or from hoboy, a farmhand traveling in search of work. Largely forgotten today, there was once a clear distinction between hobos and tramps and bums. Hobos were mostly respected men and a few women searching for work. Tramps traveled but were averse to work in any form, living by begging and petty crime. So pretty much the modern day, what we're calling nomads
Yeah.
are pretty much hobos. So I'm a hobo. That's pretty cool to know. I just skimmed down and read the bottom. I should have read it earlier, but it says, talking about the hobo still. It says, during their heyday, hobos built the railroads as well as rode on them, harvested grain, fruit, and vegetables, so seasonal jobs, pretty much, and constructed roads, bridges, and dams. Even as they labored, they were reviled and persecuted as tramps and vagrants. Nonetheless, their contribution to the building of America cannot be denied, and their history and heritage lives on. Cool. So they pretty much did seasonal jobs, just like us.
Following the work.
You're a hobo. I'm not though. I'm a movie star. I'm a YouTube movie star.
According to history, city of Barstow, Daggett, 5 miles downriver, was founded in the 1860s. It was originally called Calico Junction but was renamed after California Lieutenant Governor John Daggett when silver was discovered 6 miles north in the Calico Mountains in 1882.
Sitting here waiting for the museums to open, so I'm playing with my Zoom watching trains. Wait a minute, where's the train? Oh, there it is. Right there. Pretty interesting. I like trains. Yep. Carry on. train coming back. Oh, I'd love to have that. Be fun. It'd be neat to have a little choo-choo train. Can't see it. German 52-pound rail manufactured by the company. Good point. Okay. Dishes that was used on the train. Huge museum. These old tools for working on the railroad. That's a two-man. I actually remember them. Two-man carts. And I rode one of these. Pretty neat. Please do not enter cab or interfere controls. You gotta remember somebody to talk to. It's out of order. There's a simulator that you could have pretend like you was driving a freight train. I remember seeing one of these. Not in real life, but different types of locks. Pretty neat. A lot of train how you say memorabilia? I couldn't get it out. Bunch of model trains. Pretty neat. Yep. Some more train lights. We stopped to eat this cool little diner. Did you like the diner?
I liked it.
It's called Peggy's 50s Diner. Peggy Sue's 50 Diner. It's a really good place to eat, but I was going to tell you about it, but these military planes stole the attraction. They're so cool. Yes. So when they leave, I'll tell you about the diner in a minute. We seen them earlier, and we was inside eating. I was wanting to record it, and we was on the way back out, and she noticed them. We was actually sitting around behind the back of the restaurant, and she noticed them. So I ran and grabbed the camera again. I finally got to record them. So where did we stop at before I get coolly interested in the airplane?
It's Peggy Sue's 50s Diner. It's right off of the highway outside of Barstow, California. I read online that it had a big RV lot. It was really friendly, and as you can tell, this is huge.
Yeah, it's a huge lot. We're parked there.
This is just half. This is really like half of it because it's the same size on the other side of the property.
There's tons of room. I'm sure it'll fill up tonight with like semis and stuff, but like she said, on the other side it's just as big as this. So anyways, have you ever seen the show Happy Days? It's down there, to give you an idea, it's kind of like Happy Days.
Yeah.
But a lot cooler. They got...
There's 2 restaurants inside. So one's a pizza restaurant and then one's a diner.
With a gift shop in there.
And then there's the gift shop. And then on the back side is like a dino park. It's really kid friendly.
Yeah.
With just a bunch of sculptured dinosaurs, a pond, ducks, turtles. You can feed the ducks.
Yeah, it's more... I think it's based more for like 3, 5, 6, 7-year-old kids. Like a little play area for us to run around. And you.
It's the inner kid in all of us. It's really pretty too.
This would be a great stop if you're on your way to Interstate 15.
Yep, 15.
Yeah, if you're on your way to Vegas or coming out of Vegas area or something, it'd be an awesome place overnight. Of course, we just got here. We haven't spent the night, but I feel like all that traffic should die down a little bit tonight, get a little bit quieter. You got an awesome view of the mountains and so much space here. Might be some noise if that's a, what'd you say it was, a Marine what?
Oh, it's like a Marine Corps, some kind of Marine Corps base.
I got a feeling they probably do a lot of training like ourselves. That might be a little noise at night. Like, we haven't spent the night here, so we don't know. But I don't think it's gonna be that bad. For free.
I don't think it'll be bad. It's free. It's not off route at all. It's just, I mean, the highway's right there, and the food was pretty good.
But I mean, for free, you can expect to put up with a little bit of road noise or whatever. We're gonna walk over here and look at the ducks and the big old monkey trying to kill a dinosaur. We'll go back here and check out the dinosaurs. What is it? A Monkeysaurus Rex?
Monkeysaurus?
Oh, I thought it was a Monkeysaurus Rex. I didn't know.
Come back when you grow up, girl.
I'm surprised you didn't do
They did. In the building. Peggy Sue's Dinosaur Park. Got the Spinosaurus, the Bronchosaurus, Stegosaurus, and King Kong. Sweet. Oh, we opened the windows, didn't we?
I did.
Yes. Score.